from the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, and Hancock-Whitney Stadium. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Troy Trojans and the South Alabama Jaguars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Catching up with the Trojans head coach before the game, he understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play calling, show why they've won these games 3 in a row, and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Jaguars ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Deep in the end zone, it's White. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Troy Trojans offense has the ball first today. And you'll remember the last time these two clashed, it wound up being a tight one right to the finish.
And you know it's always going to be emotional, David. There's so much trash talking in rivalry games like this. These two teams, these two fan bases absolutely hate each other, and they let each other know about it all game long, even before.
Pulls it in on the left. Running free. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Trojans.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now. Play one. Be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot. They get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that.
Number 28, set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes the junior running back. Big day in his last game. Over 150 yards on the ground and a score. Dropping back, it's Jacobs. Extending the play. At the 35, he's got room. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Fresh set of downs going up top. With the catch, it's Hunter. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Running inside, it's Phillips. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Second down, gonna throw it. Out wide right, it's Woods. Across the 25, he's got room. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Jaguars with the 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Run in the red zone, it's Phillips. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Hits inside, it's Malone. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Jacobs. It's complete. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on 4th. You don't have to worry about that now. Because of the pass completion, it's 1st and goal.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Looking to get it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's White. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Looking for space. It's Griffin. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Right side, it's White. Powers through the defender. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Sets his feet. It's Crowder. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Drops back on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Hits the hole. It's Phillips. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
The Jaguars decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Griffin. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Yeah, Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Left side, it's Dortch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Crowder. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Both teams wanted to get the ball to their playmakers. Let's see how these wideouts are doing so far. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So after the break, they'll go back to work. First play of this drive. He'll pull it down and run. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. 2nd and long here. Motion from the wideout. Cuts it upfield. It's Phillips. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Jaguars will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got great speed and good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Unloads to the wideout. Maybe tried to baby that one in there.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
The run inside. It's Griffin. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Nothing there, and he just had to throw it away.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Got his man on the right. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Woods. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. The Jaguars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Straight ahead, it's Phillips. Turns it on at midfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last two possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on third down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
They'll give it to him again. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
The fake wants to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. Quarterback changing the play. Quick give. It's Phillips. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a fourth down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Troy's offense comes out ready to start this drive. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Griffin. Spins away from the defense. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Looking downfield, it's Crowder. He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
The kick is on its way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Right back to it. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Wants to throw one first. still looking to his right. At the 35, he's open. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Looking for a man, it's Jacobs. Left side is Phillips. Turning it on. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Jaguars trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Leaves it in his belly. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Trojans use their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. On the move. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Trying to barge their way in. He's stuffed, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage on 4th and goal, and they'll have it at the 3.
Man, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting a hole even open up, and they get the big 4th down stop.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The corners are walked up tight. They give it to him again. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. The play fake. Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Dortch. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is down.
Flying down the right side. He's at the... and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Trojans!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Offside, defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Number 28, set to kick this one.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. To the air, it's Jacobs. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. He'll pull it down. Got room at the 35. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Still looking. The throw. Catch in the middle. It's Malone. Taken down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the 1st half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. This is a designed run. He's not going to get there. The defense with sure tackling to stop him a few yards short. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Fresh center downs going to the air. Going for the big play. Upstairs to make the catch. Touchdown, Troy! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You want to talk about big-time throws. This dude has a missile launcher attached to his shoulder.
And he fired that missile in the perfect area. But how about the receiver? You got to go up and make a play, too. Catch the ball with everybody around you. You know where the ball's going, and he's still able to come down with it. What a play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. The first game we'll take a look at will be Duke, taking on the #1 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Blue Devils, with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. Back now to your game inside Hancock-Whitney Stadium. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Trojans will boot it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Marion. He gets a block. He's got an alley. A dynamic return, and they finally get him out of bounds inside the 30 at the 29. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Guys, the South Alabama head coach told me at the half they have found some positives here during this 3-game win streak, but right now, trailing in this game, their backs are against the wall. They get an opportunity here to start the third quarter with some more momentum, and he said, we can't worry about the win streak, we just have to worry about doing our job. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Short gain on the play before he slides. Second down coming up. On the run, it's Malone. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Complete, and looking for enough for the first down. Got enough space. Touchdown, South Alabama. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about this running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Let's go to the sideline at Holly Rowe.
Here at the Trojan sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again, or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Left side is locked. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
That's caught. It's locked. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.
And that's why quarterbacks take their offensive lines out for all-you-can-eat wings. Clean pocket, able to step up, scan the entire field, and pick the open receiver.
Running inside, it's Griffin. Got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They'll ride the hot hand. defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. They picked the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Number 28, set to kick off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Back to throw. It's Jacobs. They're all over him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Long way to go on 2nd down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And the Jaguars send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Guys, down here on the Troy sideline, one of the evolving storylines down here is the play of their wide receiver, who is having a breakout game. They weren't sure that he would be the start today. He's kind of down in the rotation, but he is showing that he is a go-to guy right now, and the quarterback is leaning on him. He's been productive and electric so far in this game. I expect they will continue to get him some downfield targets. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Out wide right, it's Worley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
The Trojans will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it in. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Hits inside. It's Malone. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads, or read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender. And they're reading him. And basically, you can't be right. That's what makes it so hard to defend, because if you do one thing, he's going to do the other. You do the other thing, he's going to do the other. So good luck stopping him.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The Jaguars will snap it on 1st and 10. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Martin. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Jaguars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Breaks into the open. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Stopped behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Finding space. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the 1st down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Good right down the boulevard. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Let's go down to the sideline and holler.
Here at the Trojan sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. 4 wide out set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Pulls it in, it's Griffin. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. has the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down decision. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose, already the fifth kick of the night. Makes a grab at the 10. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Back to pass, it's Jacobs. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
And the Jaguars come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. The run inside. It's Malone. Defense all over him.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Turns into the pile. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Got a little space. Past the 30. Open field on the run. Touchdown, Jaguars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I absolutely love this, man. I love offenses that stay aggressive. Like, yes, you could have kicked the field goal. Obviously, the longer the field goals get, man, the least amount of percentages you make. Stay aggressive. Keep it in your offensive hands. And I love the physicality up front on that fourth down.
But defense, we have got to find a way to get that guy on the ground. That is poor tackling. It's poor run defense. It's one thing in that situation to give up a first down, fine. You can't let him take it to the house. For an explosive run like that, that is a backbreaker if you're on defense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point ties the game in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And how about that for a capper, a 43-yard run for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Straight ahead, it's Griffin. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires to the tight end. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. To the air, it's Crowder. Rushes on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
But how about the big fella right in the middle of this 3-4 defense getting the pass rush? He just anchors down and just pushes the interior of this offensive line right back into the lap of the quarterback.
The Trojans will send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fields the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Quick give. It's Martin. Snowed under by the defense. They've got it at the 41. Third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Trying to slip through and pick it up. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. The Jaguars will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, running back on the move. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. The Trojans line up to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Martin. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Jaguars want to pick up the tempo.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Right side, it's Hunter. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
To the air, it's Jacobs. Finds his man. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Stepping to the right. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
What a costly fumble. You're in a situation where I'm almost guaranteed points or an opportunity for points to win this football game, and now you're going to be begging for your defense to somehow hold on, make a big play, come and bail you out for fumbling that football.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking for running room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
A nice luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Out wide left, it's Lott. Touchdown, Troy! They move on top here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Martin. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Left side is Hunter. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's stopped short, and they'll turn it over. What a huge stand by this defense.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And the Trojans have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The give to the back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game.
As a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for the squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.